Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me not care if them now already hear me bun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them not rate me. Me and them no friend, me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk.
This Mother's Day, treat those special ladies to something extra special. Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise presents RWB, Roses Wine and Brunch.
Wine and roses for my baby.
Join us on Sunday, May 10th at the BB Ground Tarmac, East Coast, Demerara. Gates open from 3 p.m. for an unforgettable afternoon of great food, fine wine, and amazing vibes. Enjoy entertainment by Super Ray. DJ Aquilo, Father Moe, Gully Ras, Big Papa, and Mikey Spice. Plus, over $600,000 in giveaways. Early bird admission just $4,000, or go elevated VIP for $12,000. RWB, Roses Wine and Brunch. Sunday, May 10th at the BB Ground Tarmac. Celebrate those special ladies the way they deserve. Compliments of Barefoot Wine, Hennessy, Heineken, Tropical Rhythm, E-Net, Always, Pro Graphics, Caviar Coley, 94.1 Boom FM, Moet, and Fireside Grill and Shell.
Ice the cocoa tea, the sugar. Together we are complete, darling.
Please drink responsibly.
You Georgetown, get ready for it. When Royal Productions alongside Iris present Shamrock Bird Night Exception Concert Part 2 on Saturday, May 30th, 2026. The Girls Guide Pavilion comes alive. Live performances by Nature Boy, Mario Keane, Ezzy Ratcliffe, Rallo, Wi-Fi, Maribel, Stumpy, God I King 9, Lambi, Firefred, Alabama, Upliftment, Bally's, and Ja Isla, all backed by the live trumpet sound band with MC Chow Pow. Music provided by DJ Mark and DJ Safi. So make sure you log in that date. It's Exemption Concert Part 2.
DJ Savage and DJ Fearless presents the official Pink and White Affair, the Ladies Edition. 23rd of May, 2026 at T's Tasty Delight, Lot 20, Henrietta, $100 for the biggest female crew. Music by DJ Vibe from Berbice, DJ Savage, Fearless, Cobra Entertainment, Faya, Platinum, and a surprise DJ. No drinking of alcohol under the age of 18.
Some girl only pretty pan holiday. Turn up one man a day.
Shine Bright Promotions present Hype Over Fashion. Hype Over Fashion. Fire Feelings. Birthday Celebration.
Thick man, badam, bumbo, clad rich.
Spring Color Sexy Edition. Hype Over Fashion. Saturday, May 30th, 2026 at 440 S. Charlton Road, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Music by Fame Pack International, Alliance Family, DJ Rez, and Niggas British. Hype Over Fashion. Fire Feelings. Birthday Celebration. Spring Color Sexy Edition on Saturday, May 30th. Doors open from 10 p.m. This event is sponsored by Shine Bright Promotion. Let's talk to things TV, FF5's Radio, and Eventually Consultancy.
Just fuck a girl from Brooklyn. Stush thing.
Well,
Well, what a brand new day, boy. I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them, boy. Cause you done this the weekend. Like see if I could link my dog. We're going on, bro, ski. We're going on, germs. Everything good? Yo, right there, see, you know it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah. So you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party. But if we're going on, germs, is something I want to tell you long. Remember, as a brethren, it's gotta be real to your brethren, them spot on your face, bro. You gotta do something about them thing, buddy. On a real life level, bro. You know, we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G. You understand? But I like you understand, I trying for get a cream or get something for sort out this thing, my G, and me finding nothing. Germs, here we going on. You know it's your dog. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. It's the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it. Bro, you don't tell me nothing all the time. By germs, I trying to let you know what's going on, like you don't dep or nothing, dog. So you ever going on? Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs, why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro? Yo, again and do the now. No more land. Tell we cancel this party tonight. Come in there in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No.
Mind your business, make money.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car. Your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, they were going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, germs. You don't know. It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Legacy tour coming to Atlanta. Answer the question. Are you in or you out? I'm bunny rabbit because you're up in a love.
June 6, 2026.
Who we got on that night?
Henrik Dewsbury.
From the cross to the grave, and from the grave to the sky. We lift you up higher. Jesus.
The
way and fire. We are the ones set apart. Oh yeah. Longevity we pray for. We rap the kingdom forever. I said we are the ones set apart.
Anonymous.
Leave the blood, they better hide away. Find some place, slide away. 66
You know,
DJ Chosen,
DJ Glenn,
Done
and a
them
whole
place.
lot more.
Sophia Bryan, Renee Cullen.
Great and mighty is the Lord God, strong and mighty.
We want to big up Pastor Tito Paul, Pastor Angela Paul.
Yes, sir.
Big up the entire Power of Praise Ministry for hosting this tour. It's going to be a night where we glorifying God. Caribbean style. I know he's rock already. Christ and we kind of stone, so we never quit.
Brick by brick by brick. Christ and we kind of stun, so we never quit.
Shine Bright Promotions present Hype Over Fashion. Hype Over Fashion. Fire Feelings. Birthday Celebration.
Thick man, bad and bumbo clad rich.
Spring Color Sexy Edition. Hype Over Fashion. Saturday, May 30th, 2026 at 440 S. Charlton Road, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Music by Fineman International, Alliance Family, DJ Reds, and Negus British. Hype Over Fashion. Fire Feelings. Birthday Celebration. Spring Color Sexy Edition on Saturday, May 30th. Doors open from 10 p.m. This event is sponsored by Shine Bright Promotion. Let's talk to things TV, FF5's Radio, and Eventually Consultancy.
Just book a girl from Brooklyn. Stush thing.
Well, what a brand new day.
This Mother's Day, treat those special ladies to something extra special. Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise presents RWB, Roses Wine and Brunch.
Anthony B. I said, wine and roses for my baby.
Join us on Sunday, May 10th at the BV Ground Tarmac, East Coast, Demerara. Gates open from 3 p.m. for an unforgettable afternoon of great food, fine wine, and amazing vibes. Enjoy entertainment by Super Ray. DJ Aquilo, Father Moe, Gully Ras, Papa, and Mikey Spice. Plus, over $600,000 in giveaways. Early bird admission just $4,000. Or go elevated VIP for $12,000. RWB, Roses Wine and Brunch. Sunday, May 10th at the BB Ground Tarmac. Celebrate those special ladies the way they deserve. Compliments of Barefoot Wine, Hennessy, Heineken, Tropical Rhythm, ENAT, Always, Pro Graphics, Calvia Coley, 94.1 Boom FM, Moet, and Fireside Grill and Chill.
Ice the cocoa tea, the sugar, and together we are complete, darling.
Please drink responsibly.
Well, go on, viewers and subscribers. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. Welcome down. Yeah, man, welcome down to the channel. Welcome to Let's Start the Things. It's Saturday. You know, we're doing it already, man. Hope everybody doing good. Yeah, hope everybody doing great, you know. I know nobody really set for this morning show, but during to not coming yesterday, decide for coming today, you know what I mean, and burn a piece of fire. So, big up everybody with tuning in for the ones and trees, you know. Big up my moderator. No, you didn't know he coming Saturday night, though. I don't know. Due to not popping up yesterday, I gotta pop up today and give you guys a few, because I'm not gonna be here tonight. Or should we tonight? I'm gonna be out. So till Monday. So definitely. Definitely, man. We got some stuff we're gonna run through quick and fast. A quick 2-hour show. It's Saturday, and I really wanted to come Saturday. God damn, man. Get them change some chips and cookies or something. All right. Good morning. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things Carlin Talk Show. It's your host with the most. It is the freaking weekend. You know what's up, man. Hope you guys having a blessed Saturday. Gotta tell you something. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling highly favored. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Chatterbox. No, we don't need though. Yeah, man. Nevertheless, man, we in the building. We doing good. We doing fine. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things TV. Hope you guys doing good, man. How is y'all weekend so far? Here's what I want to know. How is you guys weekend so far? Hope you guys having a fantastic weekend. Or should I say a weekend is all right. I want to say happy belated anniversary. Shout out to my number one moderator, Miss Shelly Campbell, celebrating 22 years of marriage with her wonderful and lovely husband. I didn't get to, I know I comment, but I know when I come here, so I got to give her official shout out. It's like, man, an official shout out that people know what's going on. So congratulations and keep it going, keep the fire blazing. You guys look wonderful, you know what I mean? Appreciate and respect you guys, man. Tell you as you say, hey, look. All right? Nevertheless, man, you know how it goes already, guys. Drop those donations in the Cash App out of Zelle, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, or you guys could hit the bullseye that is on your device. It's it's Saturday, so you know how the code go already in the building. We got some stuff to definitely take you through, some stuff to fly through, jump through. It is Saturday, and we got a lot of things to talk about. So, yeah, man, I love it. This has got to be Allen Iverson. Bad youth. You know what I mean? Beautiful piece of video, man. Definitely wonderful piece of video. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wanna send this out to, you know, all of the fake friends out there that I get to find out they're fake. Listen to this.
I want to thank the guys that are not my friends anymore. I'm glad that you blew your cover for me to recognize that you wasn't any good to my family or me, and I appreciate y'all for that. So if I make any more new friends, I know the signs. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Big up to all of the friends them who blew their cover, you know what I mean? And let me know who they really are in life. Yeah, I telling you? Because I keep telling people this, you know. You see, if me and you is friend, I know to myself, ain't gonna be me gonna make we fall out. It's gonna be me, because guess why? If I wrong, I hold me composure. If I right, I fight like a soldier. But I don't never let my ego take me over, because guess what? If I consider you as a brethren or a friend, that means we know one another for a period of time. You understand? So I know for a fact, God damn, what's this pain in my right side? Fuck. Yeah. I know for a fact in relationships or even friendships, teeth and tongue is reach. You understand? Teeth and tongue do meet. They will have agree to disagree. But there's no way if you was me friend, you know what I mean? We gotta reach that point whereby you trying to kill me, you trying to tear me down in some way, or something. You know what's going on? What was it say so early morning? Calling him on the show. Show ain't even start fully as yet. You know what I mean? Yeah. So big up everybody that definitely tune in for the ones and threes and fours, like I said, you know. I would never, ever try to do that. If I know to myself that we ain't seen eye to eye or whatever, I rather go left and you go right. I rather let the relationship come to a halt and cease and settle than if I got to try to tear you down, try for destroy your career or shame you. No, but it's just like in relationship with men that abuses women. When they don't beat them, oh my God, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Then they want to make love to the woman and all them kind of thing. Then couple hours down the line, licks again in their ass. You know what I mean? No. I can't do that. It's just a point what I'm trying to bring to you. For you be me brother or me sister or whoever, I gotta love you. I got genuine love and respect for you. See, now if I got genuine love and respect for you, don't mean I can't think like that. No, man. You know how much people do me things in life, real messed up things in life, and nobody even know all now. Because why? I see who you is, you don't do your damage, it's cool. I is forgive. I is forgive, but I do not forget. That's the whole thing with me. I is forgive. I is forgive. Because remember, we is human being. We gonna do things that we not even know we doing things wrong. I is forgive, but I don't forget. Let's see what's up with this call here. So that is ringing on the phone this morning. I don't know what's going on. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Confidence?
Yeah, you on to the show.
Okay, well, sorry. I won't get you off the show.
Okay, when I finish,
okay, bye.
When I finish, I'll call you.
Okay then.
I know there gonna be a call in. There had to be something else. I know, cause I mean, I was saying to myself how people calling in so early, so quick already. The show just started. So I'm like, what really going on? You know what I mean? Yeah. But nevertheless, man, yeah, like I said, you know, that's the kind of friend I is. But nevertheless, man, you know how it goes already, man. Everything up, everything all right. Don't say farty, Shelly. Don't say farty, man. You don't know you good. You don't know you all right. Yeah. Nevertheless, man, yeah, you don't know it goes already, guys. We in the building, so let's jump into some stuff. And before we jump into some stuff, you know what I mean? They got a video I see last night. I definitely gotta bring this video this morning. Yeah. 'Cause today we're doing it kind of different. Some stories, we're gonna run through some stuff. I saw this video. Rodwell, Fineman, Rollins. Now you guys know Fineman was a sad man back in the days. And we're talking about 2008, 2009, 2010. Around 2008 going on them time there. When the big jail break and all them thing. Imagine them time there was when Gaza and Cartel, Gaza and Gully thing they kick off big. Cartel and Vibes, Cartel and Mavada had a big clash. Could remember the year there. Also, Guyana had a big jail break. Now this video is a total something. The video we gonna break down, go through it because it's something that exposes in a lot of people. I know we might bring it to the forefront a couple of years back. You know what I mean? Excuse me, I fix my natty. Fix my turbo and Congo. You know? I think we brought this, but I don't think it's from this person, a different video we went watching. But watching at this video is so yo, every time it sends chills down my vein and down me body. Because around them time was some sad time by. The time was the Phantom Squad and all them things, the sad murders. Yo, real people dead around 2008, 9, and 10. Real bodies dropping Guyana, bro. Yeah, I tell you, Christian, big up yourself. But before going to that, let me see what's going on this in the chat. All right, Quasi in the building. Shanu in the building. Gracie in the building. Shelly there, so you don't know it go already. All right. Big up Kristen. Christopher, big up yourself. Any such warning have to be issued before the government, the Guyana police, search the Guyana cars. Trisha, big up yourself. Any search warrant have to be issued before the Guyana police search the Guyanese cars. I know as we're talking about, you know. Up to now we ain't show nothing, so me know is really speaking about Christopher Baker. Trisha, big up yourself. Good morning to you. Karen, big up yourself. How you doing? All right, guys. Here we're going to no more chatting. Let me jump into this video so we could get things going and brewing. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right. Got it. Now let me jump straight into this video. This video tough, bro. Tough piece of video. I got something for sip because it's the weekend. I got something I got something to smoke. Guys, it's the weekend and we done on the show. We venting. Let's get this, guys. Welcome down to the show, Like Up the Live. You know the code, go already. Let's take it back and give you guys some history for those persons who may not know what went down wrong those time in Guyana.
In the early hours of January 26, 2008, gunmen descended on the quiet village of Lusignan. Armed with shotguns and AK-47s, they went house to house. By the time the sun rose, 11 people were dead, 5 of them children. This was not robbery. This was not random. This was a message sent by a man who had declared war on an entire nation. His name was Rollins. On the streets, they called him Fineman, a Guyanese slang for a thin man. For 5 years, his gang would be accused of some of the most brutal crimes in Caribbean history: the assassination of a sitting government minister, the massacre of innocents in 3 separate attacks, and the burning of gold miners deep in the jungle. This is his story, and the story of a nation pushed to the edge: Guyana, the only English-speaking country in South America, located on the continent's North Atlantic coast. Known as the land of many waters, it is defined by its vast rainforests, impressive rivers, and a cultural identity deeply rooted in the Caribbean. But in 2002, the country was struggling under the weight of high unemployment, deep ethnic divisions between Afro-Guyanese and Indo-Guyanese communities, and a justice system stretched to its limits. On February 23, 2002, 5 prisoners escaped from Camp Street Prison during Mashramani, Guyana's Republic Day celebrations. Those 5 men were Troy Dick, Dale Moore, Andrew Douglas, Sean Brown, and Mark Fraser. Their escape would set off what Stabroek News called, quote, the year that Guyana lost its innocence. The 2002 jailbreak was a spark. In the weeks that followed, there were carjackings, robberies, murders. Even the head of security for the U.S. Embassy was kidnapped while playing golf. The escapees quickly gathered followers, and the gang grew. Rollins, born around 1975, raised in Agricola on Guyana's East Bank Demerara, was one of those who joined. He was in his mid to late 20s, and he was hungry. But then something strange happened. Criminals started turning up dead.
I tell you something. This story is like a horror movie to me. Take it back. It's like a horror movie to me, boy. This is history. This is teachings. This man with the so. This man with the right on the screen. I tell you. This man, what this man do is crazy. No joke.
His gang would be accused of some of the most brutal crimes in Caribbean
It's a real thing, but I know it's his sad time.
history. The assassination of a sitting government minister, the massacre of innocents in 3 separate attacks, and the
Trisha says she remember this like yesterday. I telling you.
burning of gold miners deep in the jungle. This is his story, and the story of a nation pushed to the edge: Guyana, the only English-speaking country in South America, located on the continent's North Atlantic coast. Known as the land of many waters, it is defined by its vast rainforests, impressive rivers, and a cultural identity deeply rooted in the Caribbean. But in 2002, the country was struggling under the weight of high unemployment, deep ethnic divisions between Afro-Guyanese and Indo-Guyanese communities, and a justice system stretched to its limits. On February 23, 2002, 5 prisoners escaped from Camp Street Prison during Mashramani, Guyana. A justice system stretched to its limits.
Is what year?
On February 23, 2002, 5...
Oh, 2002 is when was the big jailbreak. Oh.
prisoners escaped from Camp Street Prison during Mashramani, Guyana's Republic Day celebrations.
This is a perfect day when everything going on. Them man planned the perfect. Cause you don't know Mashramani, What going on? The police them got there on the ground. The police them gaffed out on the road. So the police them gone busy. Perfect time them man. And they want to say we're going on. We got to do this when the place busy.
Those 5 men were Troy Dick, Dale Moore, Andrew Douglas, Sean Brown, and Mark Fraser. Their escape would set off what Stabroek News called, quote, the year that Guyana lost its innocence. The 2002 jailbreak was a spark. In the weeks that followed, there were carjackings, robberies, murders. Even the head of security for the U.S. Embassy was kidnapped while playing golf. The escapees quickly gathered followers.
It's so sad. It's so sad. People get U.S. What? That's crazy. Like that. That's like nuts. No lie, bro. No lie.
And the gang grew. Rondell Rollins, born around 1975, raised in Agricola on Guyana's East Bank Demerara, was one of those who joined. He was in his mid to late 20s, and he was hungry. But then something strange happened. Criminals started turning up dead. By late October 2002, unidentified gunmen had killed 4 of the prison escapees. There were no arrests. The government's chief of staff, Dr. Roger Luncheon, publicly described the killers as a phantom force. The name stuck. Investigations would later point to 2 possible sources for these deaths.
That shit is crazy. That's some crazy, crazy shit. Let me bring it back. All right.
2002, unidentified gunmen had killed 4 of the prison escapees. There were no arrests. The government's chief of staff, Dr. Roger Luncheon, publicly described the killers as a fact.
But you see that? Here Shelly says she never hear this story. This is why when I see it, I know a lot of person ain't know what happened back in these time. They might hear we talk about Phantom. They might hear we speak about certain things on this show here, so. You know what I mean? For a fact, they're going to hear we say about certain thing on this show. Yes, right, man? Yeah, they might hear we say certain thing about the show, upon the show, but these is the factual videos them that, you know, this is why I say, and ever since before persons was saying, yo, you got to start digging up back some video, you know, dig up back some things. Because remember, now, enough people might hear, but enough people didn't see, and let me tell you this. Seeing to me is better than hearing. Hearing is good, yeah, in certain things, but when you get an oversight, an overview of it, you get more substance within the whole realms. Yeah. Morning, my brother.
Perfect Saturday, boy. I see you blessing me up from yesterday. Thank you. Thank you. Bless to you, the technical wife, kid, Angie, lifestyle, Farah, Samuel, Dion, Madonna, and Adelia, and Shelly. So I'm happy belated anniversary, Shelly, to you. Yeah, and your wonderful husband. Yeah. After 14 years, not going back. That's when I went to Ghana in 1988, I went back till 2002 and all this. Yo,
you drop in the heart of the session when you drop down, when you touch down?
Yeah, I touched down there.
What?
I touched down January month 10.
Okay.
I spent 2 months down there. That's the first time I went and reached my ex-wife.
Okay.
Boy, and she just hold on for me. She didn't want, because she like, yo, that man, they say jailbreak.
Okay.
But the whole saying they said was the government set up the break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear though, for real.
And when they kill them, man, they said they try quiet some of them, man. Because at that time, that's what the people say, yo, from then I've been going back and forth. I see so much, though. That thing guy now running red. The street red. Street red. The police and the soldier in one truck driving wrong. They said, well, police, then they open back to the soldier. Them that time was red. But yo, you see, I said nothing don't disappear, you know, in this time. Video, look how far this thing is. I want to get video from back then. Yo, I did listening. I did walk. I did my office.
Okay, good.
Watching.
I know it sounds so good, my brother. Yo, I'll tell you something. Them days, there was these sad days. Trisha said, yeah. It was so terrible for you. One of my Rasta sister's son was one of his workers. He died. His name was Chip Teeth. Very sad. I think I hear about the name Chip Teeth already, by. I think I hear about the name. Yo, bro, I telling you, by. I remember how old is me, scrap. I think I did me 20, young, early 20s. When the wind going on. Yeah. Me early 20s, bro. I'm 2021. They don't know get me first child. Jailbreak broke out. I said, what? Shut down, locked down. Curfew. Can't dep on the road. You got the in. Ting. Bro, when the killing them start, I be wondering again, and every day you open the newspaper. Every day you open the newspapers is a body. I was like 2, 3 body. I was like, yo. I telling you, let me get back into this.
Phantom Force. The name, there were no arrests. The government's chief of staff, Dr. Roger Luncheon,
Is he start this phantom thing?
Publicly described the killers as,
he call them as phantom.
A phantom force.
I thought you can call the killers them phantom force. And the phantom was the people them who went on the PPP side, you have to say. Because basically, although Jack the say Roger Cannon, he wasn't friend, Roger Cannon them was friend. Roger Cannon them did not nothing why you gotta come and say allegedly. Come on, man. You gotta come and say allegedly with that shit. You mad? If you is a phantom force, but you killing people, because like I said, if you calling Fineman and them man a phantom force, why you are going to create, so this is what, or should I say, that is why you are going to create the phantom squad. Forget all the phantom force. If it's this what Gainaka Roger Luncheon saying that that is a phantom force. So must see this why they're going to create the phantom squad. But if you're saying, if you're mixing up the phantom force name and we had a phantom squad, it's bullet. Because basically the phantom squad was the banner name that was sent for Dundee's banner. The phantom squad was a part of Roger Khan. Roger Khan and the government the link, used the link. There's no nothing that we gotta come and say allegedly. There are multiple videos out there and people come and skin up and talk and banners will come out and talk dead. So this is why I was wondering. Well, let me continue, guys.
The name stuck. Investigations would later point to 2 possible sources for these death squads. One reportedly organized by accused drug kingpin Shahid Raja Khan. Another allegedly connected to government elements. Home Affairs Minister Ronald Gadraj.
You see what I'm telling you? Same thing I'm telling you. So if Raj, the phantom force, you see what Sky Kids this is, so why? This will show you this. When I really sit and I really IT this thing, right? On a real life level. It's serious indeed, you know. But John, you see how nothing don't come out of these things because nobody still ain't go down. It's kind of weird. Like, pull back.
Organized by accused drug kingpin Shahid Raja Khan. Another allegedly connected to government elements.
So Fineman and them man, but Fineman them man wasn't with Raja Khan. Yo.
More fire to you, your family, and everybody on the life. When people start to die, nobody don't know what's going on. And it's Roger Long say, must be a phantom squad or must be phantom.
is we alluded to.
Right, is what I
But
say.
he know what's going on because nobody didn't know. Most of the people didn't know. But he's come out and said, when they asked, because he used to do a lot of press conference, not like them now. He said, maybe it's a phantom, maybe it's a phantom squad. And this is how it linked back to them.
Okay.
Because the people them they employ, they know these people. Sharon Hines and Kozorki and all these people, Axel Williams lead back to them. And Gadraj and all of them. And then they didn't went too far. That man would get away from the prison and living too far from Gadraj. They living like 3 buildings away from me for so far in Bel Air. So they know what's going on. I eavesdrop him.
Hold on there. Come sit down over here, man. Sit down. Just slow down, viewers. You have the man in. I get this thing from the down. Yeah, good morning.
See, Dion just clear up some of the thing I was going calling for say. You seen where that man was living there. White man was part of the government at the same phantom squad guys. You see?
Right.
That's why them man get out. Remember, somebody does got that file for certain things.
That's what he's saying.
So them man to think that's why you see they wasn't trying to capture them afterwards. After all the killing, they wasn't trying to capture them. They just was sent out to order for kill, seize and kill. Nobody else going to no trial for talk about nothing.
Right.
Yes, right. Yeah, you know,
but this
even people from the Phantom Squad, I know like 3 of them. 2 of them was at them wedding. Only 1 of them attend the wedding.
Yeah, buddy.
Because one of them end up in an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And them man, simple man, one of them, the government give money for he get 2 minibus. The other one had 2 taxi. Yo, they was set with their own house. The young banner than me, bro. Living it up, the black banner. So, this alleged thing you talking is fact. Factual. And what saying factual.
Really?
And what Jan saying is factual. Who was on the ground? No, you might remember everything, but your certain thing on pull your memory.
Straight up.
That you regard you. Yes, but I was in Guyana with all this going on for the past 2 months, I did listening.
On this. What I telling you, bro, they ain't nothing gonna come wrong here for sugarcoat nothing. You know what going on, but this is what I'm saying, and this is what I try to figure out. Although you're calling these man a phantom force, but remember you still gonna create a phantom squad. Cause Raja Khan was the head of the phantom squad. So what really the phantom squad was created for? You know? Like what the phantom squad was really created for? Because these man was living lavish. These man them driving expensive cars, big gold chain. These man them used to have meeting. Everybody discuss things. Wasn't the Phantom Squad created to go after Fineman and them banner? So this is why I was saying I know this we call him whether a Phantom Force, but then the Phantom Squad. Anyway, let me continue. Let's continue.
Home Affairs Minister Ronald Gadraj was suspended and investigated after records showed 49 calls in a single month.
The Phantom Squad was created by the government, Wasn't Raja Khan was running the force, Was Jagdio under the way he named the Gadraj. Remember when the US started now investigating when they killed the the two agents in Pegasus there or wherever, and one of them kill one of them up the bank. The US start to investigate, get Gajraj and ship you to India as Diana ambassador. But he never in the office. When the US went down there a couple of times, he was never in the office.
How everybody's go to India just to drive? Why is like
because these people are Indians. It's not like we, they stay close and they tied to the roots back in India. Oh
God.
All right. So
every time somebody from PPP do some foolishness, that man is pose them to India.
Right, because America can't go in India and take them out.
Okay. Oh.
And when you go there under a government like an ambassador or so, you can't move them so easy because they are government official. That's why if Mohammed will win the case now, and that thing got through, and if he win right now, the next election, he could reinstate everything back to himself. And just like you see when they put Ali there with the 9 charges, everything have to drop, bro. So when you are government official, you have a little bit more leverage to play with. And these guys, Jaglio knows that. And India, they don't have what the thing name for no extradition treaty. So you can't go there and just pick up a man.
Mad.
Right? But this whole thing here was Jaglio private army like sheriff. The Phantom was like sheriff. What do you think, Sheriff? More modern, more
them they Pharaoh the dark by. Pharaoh the full darkness by.
But here why a lot of people get tied up with the other time. He couldn't speak properly.
Okay.
So when I went there and they said, oh, this is the done. I said, the man there, when I start look and watch how you operate, I tell me ex-wife. I said, the man there, I think the man is stupid. Man, I run this place there and you can't stop it.
Tell you, Sky.
Idea listening.
Good. I know the phone them have the chain. I don't know guy now. Me know like I razor and nest. But it's gonna be it's a sweet Saturday. The Saturday done blazing. Let's get it. Yeah, Dion. Hello.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, go through.
Yeah, my brother. Blessing day to family, blessing day to your audience. Albert, you got to get acquainted with my voice, man. You're mixing me up with people, Albert.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to tell you. Not Dion. You got to stop mixing up Dion. Listen to Dion voice. Y'all don't do Dion, though.
Anyhow, my brother.
Yes, I know.
There's two squad. There was 2 squad, bro. They had the Phantom squad and they get the Death squad. After the Phantom squad was created, bro, the police bring in the Death squad to take care of the Phantom squad. So it's 2 different squads they have, my brother.
You see?
You understand?
Okay.
The police have the Death squad. You understand? The Phantom squad now is rather can buys them and them buys them.
Aye.
And then Fineman gang now was a different squad by itself. You understand?
Okay.
So then Fineman and Rajakan, them's 2 different squad go with themselves, bro. You understand?
Okay.
One bring out one for capture one.
Right.
And one end up destroying.
Good.
And then the police them said, nah, we gotta get Death squad, bro. Good. You understand? And there's how when you call it and the Death squad come and play, there's how everything starts. It's like who shoot who and who think, there's it.
Yes, I.
It's like the movie. When you come to talk. Don't. When you come to shoot, don't talk. Don't talk. So there's what's happening, bro. And they ain't listening.
Good.
Between him and a known gang leader, he was eventually cleared. And government elements. Home Affairs Minister Ronald Gadraj was suspended and investigated after records showed 49 calls in a single month between him and a known gang leader.
This one alone, he's a devil. He there with the devil. There's this man inside, yo, they got some of them. When I see them, I know them is trouble, boy. You want tea?
Khan Ronald Gadraj was suspended and investigated after records showed 49 calls in a single month between him and a known gang leader. He was eventually cleared, but the U.S. State Department issued a formal protest saying, quote, significant questions remain unanswered.
Thing what you want to know, right? The U.S. supposed to dip on, hold on there, the U.S. supposed to dip on a trail with Guyana from since this whole scene, you know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Hello.
Yeah, fine. Let me, Dion, I gotta correct you with one thing. The death squad always was in existence. It was created by Lyndon Fox Thompson Bonham.
That's what I know.
To deal with ruthless killer. The death squad was when once Bonham put and signed you, them to come after you, is that there's no question they're killing you, they mean arresting you. You see, that was the squad which put fear in criminal at that time.
Yeah.
That
when you hear the death squad coming for you, you don't know home you going. They ain't got no lock up. They ain't got nothing like that. When them are coming for you home, you going home.
The Phantom Squad, I'm talking from people I know was in it.
Good.
Was created by the same Jagio under the Rajakan and was run by Gadraj.
Okay.
Right. Phrase on them used to move with some of the people from the Phantom Squad. People who know could call it and quote me wrong. The Phantom Squad was created by the Jagio, just like they just created Sheriff, and Sheriff is run by Jagio, you know, not the one that walk around with his chest big up. Me not legend nothing. It's talking facts. Yes, right? So Phantom Death Squad been created by Lyndon Pops Samson Burnham. So you have the Death Squad, the militia, the National Service, and the Death Squad was the police force. The Death Squad was the one who was given the authority to kill without any question asked. Are they listening?
Good. At the phone right now, the phone buck. The phone buck. This is why I ain't put no title. I just say wake up, come hang with me. Just come and hang with me, little. Let me give you a little vibe. This is why I ain't put nothing, because I know what's gonna happen. I know I got this video since last night I was to drop it, but like I told you guys, I ain't ever drop it. But like I said, the US supposed to got him hype on Guyana from a very long time since, even with Raja Khan's situation. Now I don't know if Raja Khan is Skrill or if he did Skrill or whatever. Something he could have Skrill and then man still got up on a download, something he couldn't. But you know, let me get back into it. It's sticky around the time. Trish, Albert, you know what you are saying. That's why I know the Death Squad thing wasn't wrong, wasn't created wrong them time. Death Squad went long, buddy. You understand? The new thing wrong them time was the Phantom Squad. We never hear about it. That was the sad thing. And them banner there was the sad head. Kick people in belly, beat woman, beating them man thing the dark. And like I said, Gadraj, he might be the one that was in charge of it or whatever, but still in the open, Raja Khan used to look like he's the one. If Gadraj created though, and you know for a fact he is politics, obviously he can get a man that could run the crew. So he picked Raja Khan for run the squad, the Phantom Squad. But we know he went behind the whole scene. But that's why I'm saying, I try to figure out what really the Phantom Squad was created for. Was they created to go after the Fineman and he gang? Or they just created for them on SKUNT? I don't know.
Rollins.
But this is what you want to know. That I want to know.
And a known gang leader. He was eventually cleared. But the U.S. State Department issued a formal protest saying, quote, significant questions remain unanswered. Rollins
we can remember they had the black clothes all, of course. Yeah.
Came up in this environment of extrajudicial violence. His fellow criminals were being hunted and killed by shadowy forces. That created a paranoia, a siege mentality. It also created a grievance, a belief that the state was the enemy. By June 2003, police published a formal wanted bulletin for Rondell Rollins. He was identified as the leader of what they called the Agricola Buxton criminal gang. He was still only in his 20s, and he was just getting started. Intelligence reports from the period paint a picture of a man who rose through violence. Rollins, sources told investigators, developed a reputation for ruthlessness early on. According to one account from Guyanese.
Ruthlessness. Ruthless. I telling you, yes.
Yeah, my brother. The black clothes is not the death squad, bro. Black clothes is black clothes. They are not in the death squad. It's lately when them things start happen, then the death squad coming, bro.
You know,
Let me check it back.
Albert ain't talking about black clothes. He said the death squad they created. Whoever talking
about
black
clothes.
No,
they not like death squad. Let me check it back. Let me check it back. Big up yourself. Let me check it back.
But the death squad, they had death squad. Death squad went before I for real. Before Whitney. Phantom. Black clothes was first. I think it was black clothes, death squad, then Phantom squad end up coming. Yes, I made it a sticky piece of scene. No joke. Yeah.
You know what? I older than you, and I sure older than Beyond.
Yeah, you're older than me by far, bigger.
That squad and black clothes, right? It's the same thing. They just switch the name because the death squad is who was wearing the black clothes. So black clothes and death squad was the same people.
I feel, common sense. You made sense there. You made sense there.
Houston Johnson was in the death squad, and they used to call them, some people call them black clothes and some call them death squad. It was the same thing. They used to wear black. So some people label them as the black clothes. It's the same group of people, bro. You got to talk to big people who from Guyana, and they're going to tell you, bro, I might left Guyana years, 40 odd years. But build certain thing and still it in your head, you don't forget. My cousin Houston Johnson was the death squad, and they used to call them black clothes. It's the same group, same thing they wear, but the clothes was black. They move in the dark. And when they come in for you, it's either late in the night or early in the morning before sunrise.
Good.
You know that, bro. I want to argue this. I'm going to dispute this, tackle this argument serious. I'm not speaking because I want to speak. I'm speaking because I know that people who was there when they had the give me a minute. When they had the police club burning down on Sherry Street, remember on Sherry Street they had a police club used to. I know the cross street. They built the mall that they had. They built the mall. The first mall that built in Guyana with it escalator was built out to the police club.
Okay.
I was in Guyana when the club burned down in 1987. All right. Yeah, long I take. And I was standing up in town when it burned in, and my cousin, the black clothes one, come and brackle me behind me and ask me what you doing here. Get out to the crowd and go along. You see? That they come and lock down the whole street. I did listening.
Good. See, lady, Madonna calling. Calling, Madonna. Ross. Wrong you say normal this morning is vibe upon vibe, boy. I tell you, boy. Yes, blessed love.
Blessed love to you and all the loyal listeners. Much love to each and everyone. Blessed Saturdays. Tomorrow is my Earth Strong Day. Now, on the Bonham time, they never had black clothes. The only squad that had on the Bonham time was the Royal Squad. There's the TSU police that used to wear the KT. When you see them, respect you. Right? Now, the Phantom that was under Raja Khan. He made many videos and he said he had to form the Phantom to help the government to get rid of the people then. Right? Now you had Fineman and you forget the next main man, Inspector Gadget. That was the crew. Right? Inspector Gadget, Fineman, and them used to roll together. And when, I don't know if you could remember when George Bacchus, he make the video and he start to spin all of them up. When they make a mistake and kill he brother for he. And then he say he give out all the information to the US Embassy after the kill he. Right? And Raja Khan make a video and he make it loud and clear. He share it to all the television stations. And he said he had to form the Phantom to help the government get rid of the people then. There's Fineman and them. So in Barnum time, they didn't have no black clothes and them thing. You had raw. Barnum never had them things. It's after this, my height, and then we started seeing all these things. And the black clothes praise was a part of the black clothes.
Okay.
Then he started to dirty the water because he didn't like what the Phantom did do going on with them. This will make the get rid of the heat. Because the Phantom did doing more work than he. And that's why they get rid of phrasing Godrad's house. It is alleged. Don't mind Godrad's there and gone. And when they done the carry Fraser plane, then said I had a shootout. And they didn't have no evidence showing they had no shootout in Linden. You understand? Okay. So Bonham didn't farm no squad. Blessed love all the time. I'm listening in.
All right, everybody calling to get them input, the insight.
Hey.
Yo.
Fire. This thing sticky. I could remember the other guy named Salomon. He had a cleaning business at the airport. He died along with an inspector's son. And this inspector's son had a business in by the market there. By Bamba Mali. He used to do communication. The man really them with bullet. And how some of this thing bust out is when the other guy had a wine bar at Norton and West Street. Norton and George Street, I think. This is where they used to carry people and then torture them. People used to hear a lot of people crying out. Norton and George Street. And after the Bacchus issue, when the whole Kozorki, like he couldn't bear it, chief. And he skinned up a whole set of thing there. And but Big Batty Mark, I think he was one of the head of the gang, Big Batty Mark.
Yeah.
But this thing here was brutal, and Kaitro News, I would want to say, was a part of it allegedly, because these people used to predict who they're gonna kill. Right? They had something they call the Baku.
Oh shit.
People used to buy the Kaitro News just for hear about the Baku.
Hey.
Them men was so powerful.
Man.
They used to predict who was born or who gone dead.
What's up, boy? You bring back memories.
Kaitro News used to sell this. They used to always there on the spot.
Yo.
They used to always there on the spot.
That shit there, boy.
Ashton, who had the funeral parlor, they was involved. People used to bury under people.
When
sometimes somebody relative dead, all people used to bury under them. They're brutal, yo. He's rapping.
What the shit crazy. Yo, me skin growing big, dog. The Baku boy. When the Baku speak. Yo, after time we start, After that time, first was laugh. And after that time, things get serious and quiet and people start overstanding and meditating and saying, nah, y'all ain't see what's going on with this band, this Baku or whoever it is. Y'all ain't see when this man come and said this gonna happen. This what happening. Bro, what happened with the Baku boy? He get skin up? Yo, nobody can't tell me about me. I love me country, but I try that. Then we still there. It look like green guy nowhere else, but hey, I know this video. Yeah, hey, hello. Phone lines open, the phone lines buck.
Fire. Hear this, hey. Hold on, you want to hear this? I just called my old police friend from way back. Big man. He'll tell you about the black clothes and the... I get it from my other phone.
Okay. What?
Yeah, Monty. Yeah. Who under which government the black clothes was, the death squad was? Yeah, was here. And who was the prime minister or the president then? What's going on then? You hear that, Fire?
Was who? Which government?
What's Bornum government.
Bornum government. Okay.
Yeah. And in the death squad there's some people call them black clothes. Yeah, they was taking clothes for the but they didn't make it black. Yeah. And then after that I had to go to the CID.
So the main reason of the name being black clothes was just pertaining to the clothes changing its color, or was it a strategic name to bring fear in any way, like the Death Squad, like the name of Death Squad, or they just said black clothes because of the clothes color change?
Yes, well, actually, it's like a quick reaction group, like a quick reaction squad. But, you know, them street name, they name it Death Squad, but it was no real Death Squad, really. It's like a quick reaction squad, like a squad, like when they come out, it's no joke, it's seriousness.
Aye. Over.
You know, they just run the name like Death Squad, but it doesn't reflect that. But originally, never listed as a Death Squad.
But the black clothes, the black clothes name was just, the black clothes name came about because of the clothes color changing.
Yeah, but was KK first.
Okay, well, this is what I want to know. Okay. And all of that was under the administration of Bornum time.
Yes, yeah, that was Bornum time, and then after Bornum, remember, I did down over to height, and then, you know.
All right, respect, man. This PNC, right, Albert?
Yeah. Yes,
Manos.
You got it now. That's what me say, man, I get to the bone.
Aye. Let me continue with the video, guys. Hey, y'all, over here say normal today. Over here is trouble. I tell you, continue a little more with the video, then we open back the phone lines, guys. Let me get at least 1 minute to the video, then we can call in. Y'all just hold on. Everybody gonna get for calling. Y'all hold on.
His police files, he allegedly beheaded an Agricola man who had tipped off police to a cache of his gang's weapons. Informants, it was reported, were shot and set on fire. Rollins was not just brutal, he was organized. His gang operated out of Buxton, a predominantly Afro-Guyanese village on the east coast of Demerara that had long been a flashpoint between residents and police. His gang set on fire. Rollins was not just brutal, he was organized. His gang operated out of Buxton, a predominantly Afro-Guyanese village on the east coast of Demerara that had long been a flashpoint between residents and police. Some in the community saw the gang as a form of armed resistance against a state they viewed as racially hostile. Flyers circulated claiming the group was defending Afro-Guyanese interests. This political framing gave Rollins a degree of cover and a degree of community support that would make him extraordinarily difficult to catch. Rollins exploited genuine greed.
The man said, make it extremely difficult for him to catch because he end up coming as the poor people defender. This is how he end up falling in now. So guess what's going on? You can't get no information. Right, you can't get no information from nobody. And Buxton too, make it worse. Make it worse. You can't get no information from nobody in Buxton. This is how sad it was. Everybody start protecting sad man because Them time the racial discrimination thing was sad too. So you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Grievances. There were real political tensions, real instances of police brutality. He was smart enough to position himself within that narrative, which made some people reluctant to cooperate with authorities. In 2003, 2004, 2005,
the part that we just now said, wait, hold on.
Position himself within that narrative, which made some people reluctant to enough to political tensions. Rollins exploited genuine grievances. There were real political tensions, real instances of police brutality. He was...
You gotta listen carefully what a man said, you know.
Extraordinarily difficult to catch. Rollins exploited genuine grievances. There were real political tensions, real instances of police brutality. He was smart enough to position himself within that narrative, which made some people reluctant to cooperate with authorities. In 2003, 2004, 2005, attacks mounted. Security guards, civilians, rival criminals. Each attack was linked by a signature, AK-47 assault rifles, execution-style killings, coordinated strikes on multiple targets. In June 2005, 3 people were killed in Agricola, including 16-year-old Shamika Boyce, shot in her bed. But the crime that announced Rollins to the entire nation.
Sky by you, in your bed, but when a man come for you in your bed, duck.
Nation was still months away. February 26, 2006, a Sunday night. Over a dozen armed men were dropped off by cars at McDoom and Eccles, blocking off a section of road. What followed was a 1-hour assault that left 8 people dead across multiple locations.
Shit.
The gang moved on 3 separate targets in coordinated succession. First, the Two Brothers gas station at Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. A vehicle belonging to MMC Security was at the pumps getting air in its tires. Gunmen walked up and executed the guards on the spot.
I can remember that by Two Brother gas station until they sling us them family gas station. Yeah, I think, yeah, man. Two Brothers. I think it was them.
Second, moving into Agricola, the gang seized Ronald Cameron, a former broadcaster, and a man named Bromel from their own homes. Both were killed. Third, the gang attempted to burn the gas station. 8 people dead in one night. Multiple targets, simultaneous strikes, military-style coordination. We had never seen anything like it. Ballistics linked it directly to Rollins' weapon.
But I feel like them man was setting up Rollins more and more now. Fineman was getting set up also now. Now, what with meeting, right? And as it get deeper and deeper, right? With meeting is that what was really the basis for this whole fucking scenario that happened? That's why I studying to myself, like, why from the jailbreak to the murdering, well, around them time was election time or something, because it can be, because they're making themselves look bad. I'm saying to myself still at this moment here, so that whole jailbreak was a setup. You understand? There was an inside work somebody set up for these men then break out. Now, what was really the breakout was for, really? Was it to cause chaos in Guyana? Whereby multiple deaths and people getting terrorized and the newspaper full up with dead bodies? What really? Because, these men break out of jail. Boom, you hear it was linked to something. These men come out. Where they come out for? Suddenly when these men come out, a set of murders start take place. People start dying and dead and killing. You hear just now, when the forensic whoever link was made to Rollins, gun this Fineman, gun them. So it sounds like, because how the murdering and the shooting, especially with this gas station, it was so strategic with what happened, right? Military style on time. Everything was everything that take place like tremendously perfect. Nobody know nothing, nobody see nothing. I still asking myself, what was really the breakout was about Fineman getting breakout and he team, and then this whole murder start, and then it pinpoint us Fineman is the bad man. He done there in jail already. He's saying, we come out for God forget kill. That's why you want to know. Yeah. Good morning. We continue. Just a minute. Madonna, just stay up on the phone. I want to say big up to Miss Shelly Campbell. She just dropped that $50 donation. You are the sponsor of the show. Thank you so much, Miss Shelly Campbell. All right, Madonna, go through.
Now, with the jailbreak, right? When they had the jailbreak, it is alleged that he say they set it up was with the intention for Mark Benchcap also get away, for them to get to kill Mark Benchcap. That was the talk, right? Because there was even saying, alleged again, they were saying police toots was involved in it, because you could remember you had a drinking place right opposite the jail on Durban Street. They said when all of that take part, he was in the place. They set them and they asking why he didn't shoot. And so when they had the jail break, right? So was more to it. They said that they set it up really with the intention for Mark Benchcap get away. Because remember, he did get locked up for his treason charge also.
Okay.
It's a whole set of dirty, sticky things, soldier man.
I don't understand. I tell you, this is crazy.
That's why they said they set it up, because they want to get rid of Mark Benchcap.
So Mark Benchcap escaped same time when these guys escaped?
No, he didn't come out. He stayed. He didn't come out.
Center of conspiracy.
Mark Benchcap stayed through his time, and then Jack Dio ended up pardoning him. Yes. Jack Dio pardoned Mark Benchcap.
Okay.
They bring from America the jailie, the billion, then the breaking. Just like what they want to do now, to the buy donkey. Bless God. Watching on.
Good. It's crazy. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Bro. That's why I keep telling people. When I was, at that time, I going back country. And I even tell them, I said, this is a setup. The government behind this whole thing. Fineman, certain things that they was putting on Fineman had nothing to do with Fineman. You see? So, the only thing in today, Jack, they're doing this thing, he's doing it diplomatically, not rationally. Back then was rationally, and that's how come the US had the FBI and them undercover, the CIA and them in there spying, and Raja Khan was part of the group who was to relate back to the USA. How you think Raja Khan end up with all those spy thing and all them things within Guyana? Things that need authorized from government in America, he had in Guyana.
Okay.
You understand? So they just lock him up on certain thing and release him back. But he couldn't give up Jack Dio because Jack Dio had all the money in his hand. That Jack Dio was all of them accountant, body all of them. And still up to today, he still have enough of them accountant. You see, that's why you find that they can't take it down so easy, because he got down a whole heap of them going down.
Okay, you just go and chill out. Go down out with the phone. I can clean our just.
Yes, right?
Yeah, my brother.
So, the whole thing here with Fineman, a lot of things, Fineman, that's why they have to kill them.
So, what's the reason? You said the reason that these man them break out, you feel? What's your?
Oh, they had a political uproar. Kai was there within Guyana. At that time, the PPP government started getting backlash from a lot of people that they need to get. Like, you know who was one of the biggest threat too? Walla. Remember Walla get killed around that time too?
Okay, yeah.
All right, them man come out, they release them man, because them man already had a stench on them. A record of being murderers and this. So why them out? They doing the killing and pinning it on them. Who gonna believe it? It's like America.
Walla was a part of who?
Walla was one of them who used to skin up the PPP government.
Okay, he wasn't a part of no.
I can't remember if he was part of the.
He was the one man army.
Right.
The one man army.
I was in Diana sit down.
Yeah.
When they interrupt and say you get shoot in front of the gate.
Yeah, I remember.
Then they wriggling with bullet.
I could remember. But that's why I'm saying, alright, you there in power. Why would you bring this chaos on you? And I couldn't understand if them they do it when PNCD went in or something like that for make the PNC look shameful. This is why I'm saying to myself like
no, because at that time they didn't have the grip, like the US didn't have the grip on them. They were fighting the US down.
Okay.
So at that time they were valuable to the USA to get them out of there quick.
So the country was like a dictatorship country, full
like
Venezuela. Like how Venezuela thing the going on.
Right. So that man out try to get rid of. But now when they realize now with it, that's when US push them out and put Granger in power. Get the aisle over to them. Then US realize, hey, they want power again. We gonna give them back the power because we could squeeze them because of the dirt we have on them.
Right.
That's why they went back in power. And they cheat the election again, and US ain't saying nothing. Yes, know they rig it. But they ain't gonna say nothing because they have the BALL in their hand, the ball. I don't say the balls, the ball.
All right, good.
I did listening.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, morning fire. Ramsamy was the man who bring in the spy equipment. But it was 2 spy equipment they had. Them equipment used to tell you who called and get the location and everything. So he hand over one to Raja, and I think the government had the other one. Because when Raja get bust in Good Hope by the army, they sort of find the unit on them. But the unit was reverted back to them, although yes, seized. Them man plan a lot of things on the group. Them man kill all them people they said them man kill. Because the other thing, Fraser, them man pin Fraser death on them band too. Them man kill Fraser. They say Fraser get killed on the highway in the sun and all the thing. When Fraser body it had no sun, no dust, nothing. His body was clean.
Yeah.
He get killed in a house. Somewhere about LBI side.
Who?
Fraser.
Okay.
He and dead when they say he died of the highway. He didn't die nowhere about there. Okay. He died in a house somewhere about LBI side. And they blame it. Them man get a lot of blame, yo. Them man take out people and blame it on them. Blame it on the gang. And after Fraser get taken out, the other man took over. Well, the man was always ahead of he. But Fraser used to get the praise, not he. There's the one who end up with 1 foot, where he's run and go to Canada and then come back, Morai. But this whole thing start out with Shaka Blair's story, or the brutalizer banner in the house. Remember Shaka Blair?
Yeah, for real.
Right. All of that started through the story. They went to box and destroy the man. When there was no need for do certain thing. Look, the Minister of Agriculture didn't want to pass a license for something. Next you know, he get taken out. And no investigation, proper investigation was done. about the Minister of Agriculture who didn't want to go down certain road and he get taken out. This is how big that man was. And he's dropping.
An AK-47 bearing serial number. The shells matched. This was his signature. But the Eccles massacre was not the only atrocity linked to Rollins' network in 2006. In August of that year, 5 employees of the Kayatur News, Guyana's largest independent newspaper, were murdered in an attack on the paper's industrial site at Eccles. The victims were Chetram Parsad, Ian Wegman, Richard Stewart, Mark Maiku, and Shazim Mohammed. A 6th man, Wordsworth Gray, was also killed. Rollins' lieutenant, Jermaine Skinny Charles, was formally charged with those murders, along with several co-accused. Ballistics recovered at the scene would later be linked at the 2018 Lindo Creek Commission of Inquiry to GDF assault rifles stolen by the gang from Camp Ayangana. Killing journalists was a line no gang in Guyana had crossed before. It sent a chilling message, not just to the government, but to anyone who might report on their activities. It was an attack on the freedom of the press itself. April 22, 2006, Satya Dayal Sao, Guyana's Minister of Agriculture, a senior Hindu politician who had served as ambassador to Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, was killed at his home in La Bonne Intention on the east coast of Demerara. He was 50 years.
This man and the old fuck, yo, imagine this man's sister and her husband come back for see and get slaughtered. And you see what that man went up on? How many black people went getting killed by? That man went killing Indians to make it look like it's a racial discrimination thing. You know what I mean? Because all of these people, them, and this will show you how the country was in a full dictatorship. That's why they can't do what they're doing now, because them, this is what I tell you, see Jack Dio, right? You see Jack Dio got good sense, you know. Jack Dio is stupid, you know. Jack Dio got good sense. And Jack Dio end up see that badness, not that it don't pay, he don't give a fick, but he see that what going on. If this badness gonna do and I can't do this badness blazar like I used to, I got to show a more business side and I got to keep the badness one a little down low. This is why the badness still there as we see him going on, bodies still dropping. But the enforcement is not so intense like back in them days here, so we showing. Whereby them man didn't give a fick. Them man didn't care. Like Albor said, it was fighting on the US within, so it was a dictatorship country. Like it's still like them bringing it back right now. Them trying to do it back, but like I said, they're not blazar like force. Back in these time, once you's not against them, you're going home. This is why at any time they take away Muhammad gun, I'm just saying, they take away Muhammad gun now. Any random person could try to take out Muhammad. What gonna happen then? Remember all the time that didn't happen when the man had the weapon and these things, but then suddenly something happened, an attempt. What you gonna say? Don't matter how much people hate Muhammad, nobody not gonna try to take out Muhammad like that. And I'm talking about the civilians and them man ain't got you know what I mean? It would be linked on it, even if how them and Muhammad things are sad, even if them ain't had nothing to do with, we just saying, right? It's just something, let me just say, like how we gun get take away. We just saying, we're not accusing not nobody. We just saying. It's like a man said, how we were going on. Shelly, I can kill you. God cut and clear. Just using a thing, right, Shelly? And boom, something won't happen to Shelly. Will you really feel gonna happen? Is the person gonna get blamed? Because maybe you tell Shido, I just using your name as a little take reference, Shelly. You know what you done? You don't do your cover by the most high. You understand? I just put in, you know what I mean? Like though. So it's just like though. You and Muhammad, we know them got a beef. Now boom, that gonna happen. Something but it try for taking a time. People gonna point hand at you. Although even if you don't got none for do it, because why? People don't know what's going on. That Muhammad is a threat, although the government says he's not. So how they is good towards Muhammad and go after Muhammad is like he's a threat. But we understand all two of them was partners. But it's like though, back in them time there, it most sad. If we ain't like you, you're going home. From your coming against we, you're going home. Yeah, I telling you, you're going home. Most of this is a one-man army. You're going home, even if it's not, you're going home. Because this man is so, his whole family get killed. He brother-in-law, everybody, his sister, everybody will come back for Checky. So this will show you how sad it was.
Years old. Killed alongside him were his brother, Rajpat Sah, his sister, Fumati Persah,
you see?
And his security guard, Curtis Robinson.
See that?
For
all of them dead. Them man running and deal with them wicked
people executed in a coordinated hit. Police ballistics experts worked through the night. Within 24 hours, they had a match. The shells recovered at the murder scene,
I guess it's who? Fineman.
were linked to
You're making joke?
Rollins' weapon, serial number 935144.
I tell you this, since I don't know if Akins was the commissioner. I don't even know if Akins was the commissioner, but whoever was the commissioner is like a stigma right through to now. I telling you, Kingston. These men, them, you can't trust them, buddy. You can't, I don't know, bro. You can't trust them. And I don't feel to myself that most of the murders, them that we have been seeing so far, them murders was committed by Fineman. I don't believe though. I literally don't believe though. You understand? Me believe though. Wherever he go in jail for mostly for murder a man because he and a man had a scene, because me know how he end up in jail. But if I could get for final, we went in jail for I could understand. But for he break out of jail and whatever happened, however, if they tell you that to every guy now, we can break you out of jail and then we can cause a mayhem and then we can murder you. Well, he got to be a madman for really go through with those guy, cause me understand what's going on. Because if you spending your time in jail and you get a breakout, why you want to come out of jail? What you want to break out of jail for? Spend your little time and done. But you was done one day that consider. There's why saying here all the time. I still saying like how he break out come about. Somebody tell you that to every guy now. He in a crew, farmer crew. We gonna let y'all break out, y'all and come out, cause me harm in the place, and then we can kill everyone. Yeah, is this what happened? Because this me understand. Now you break out of jail, and suddenly you as the saddest gunman out of Brooklyn. Buxton. You the saddest man out of Buxton, suddenly you break out of jail, and then you just break out of jail and start killing people. So this what Fineman was. He was a man that was killing multiple people. So this is why I still sit down here and study it. Where this jailbreak come about? Let's get into this. Hello, hold on.
One, the same AK-47 connected to the Eccles massacre months earlier. Remarkably, in the...
Yes, I.
The police commissioner, right? When Fineman escape was Floyd McDonald.
Okay.
Right, a black guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a police commissioner.
That was a Negro or Indian?
I think he was a black. Song like he look. I think he might be a black guy. The name.
McDonald, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, sight up.
Alright.
Buddy. But still, this is why I say to be safe. This is why I try for puzzle and figure out. Now, if this, who really planned this jailbreak? Was Fineman planned this jailbreak? Or this jailbreak was planned from the outside? And the offer was brought up to Fineman and his associates. This why I trying to figure out. You understand? Because, all right, good. Then the first thing is we went in jail for, was you a man that murdering people left and right? Because if the Buxton people protecting you and ain't saying nothing, that mean you're a good youth. So these are the things that I'm asking myself, like, who really orchestrated the jailbreak? Why did the jailbreak came about? Then suddenly everything just switched for you. Did you know that was gonna happen? It kind of crazy.
Yeah, fire feelings. Yes, I was trying to call you, but tell you Floyd McDonald was the commissioner of police at that time. He from Borbis, is a black man.
Okay.
He's a Borbisian.
All of us. Aye.
Yeah. Blessings.
So this is what I'm trying to figure out. Because when I sit down and I study this whole situation here, so it mad, it crazy. Because I can't see you come out of jail. Then suddenly, all of these murders start pinning to you. Everyone of your crew end up getting killed or get chase. Your girl get kidnapped. You say, boom, that's how you, if you get your girl, ting. So, were these things planned? You know what I mean? Were these things orchestrated before you break out, or you break out on your own and then these one of them start coming after you? But then still, you saying that, oh, most of the murders, them, you didn't do it. So why them pinning these murders on you? Where is it? Like, what was it really about? What this whole scenario with Fineman and the whole crew was really about? This is what I'm trying to figure out, bro.
The phone calls Rollins would later make to media after the Lusignan massacre in 2008. He would explicitly deny being the
He does going to Lusignan just a joy and does kill a set of people. Like, this, if you understand what really I'm saying, is like, are you a lunatic? Your head ain't good. Where's it really you break out of jail and you just start one random killing like you head ain't good? Now, was this really what you get accused and went to jail for doing? Like for instance, when a crew is a bank thief, a bank robber team, you know, all of y'all 5 get arrested for robbing banks. Was you and your team, or you only men them cause not Fineman and no one get break out? Basically, these guys them that break out with Fineman was associated with Fineman. So that is what y'all used to be on, killing people, murdering people, and these kind of things. Make y'all went to jail. So boom, you guys just wake up one day in jail and say, yo, hey, we gotta break out such a time match day, cause we gotta go and create havoc back in this place. You understand? We gotta go and kill some people and murder some people and just, you know, and done some people. Hey. But still, you said that, oh, yo, most of the murder wasn't you. These people ain't planning these things. So, this is it from now on, on for Zeka, but you know, y'all know what I saying and what I coming from with this whole scene. Yes, I.
Fire.
Yeah.
You see the question you be putting over? These people watching you and they monitor you. Your question is the answer, you know. It sounds to it. Your question is your answer.
Straight, bro. Real thing, why sit down? You know how he's meds, bro.
Don't make sense. Make sense.
What really this breakout was really about, bro? For you
all right. Forget the breakout.
Good. Forget the breakout.
You're out.
Good.
Why you going killing news people and all these people have nothing to do with you?
Yes, right, man. Yes, I'm mad, man.
All of these people had something against the party, and these reporter was reporting the thing which was going on and was against. So. Remember, Kaicho News was one of the news who was fighting the government.
Bro, up to the other day, a voice note was released when Nandalal when telling them, I remember when we bring it to and there's no when we bring it say alleged, we played the voice note will leak when Nandalal saying that it's not like Jack Dio. I would walk up in there and tell the man he better has left Kaicho News or wherever. Sad like the brawling. So
there
from since then, them man got beef with Kaicho News in
since then. Bro, I talking
making joke. Hey.
So like makes sense. You see now people will meddy your question, I don't meddy you say look fire them on a higher level than enough for them.
Bro, come on, man. You know we
take his question is his answer. It don't make sense, it's nonsense.
Right.
I did listening.
Good. Yes, right, man. This why I don't know. Yeah, I tell you, I like an alien body. Me, I different. Me no. Yes, right, man. When I sit down and I met something, bro, and I go in the realms, it's a whole different level, bro. And you see, this situation is a realm situation with me because ever since I'm a young youth coming up within this, I never really know what's going on. But as I get knowledge to overstand certain things at this age that I am, you see, they got you see F-free? Like, I got zero tolerance to F-free, This is why people can't really be friends because you see, when you're telling me that I got boob in me eye, but you joking me eye, then when you joke me eye, you say, oh, Sky, can you go for take out boob out your eye? It's like you're telling me I'm a jackass. And this ways get me vexed with people and get me vexed with any situation. So a situation like this is, bro, what is the reason you going and I still bring it from the jailbreak to now? What is the reason? You there in power, y'all done there in power. Isn't y'all? But then it come back to the same thing is the dictator and how they got the place. So, like Albert said, everybody who get eliminated was people who was against them back in them days there. Yes, right, man. But John knows, let me continue.
Mastermind behind the Tsar assassination. I did not order the minister's killing, he claimed. Whether this was...
I did not order the minister's rewind, come back.
2008, he would explicitly deny being the mastermind behind the Tsar assassination. I did not order the minister's killing, he claimed. Whether this was true or an attempt to distance himself from a charge that carried the death penalty remains unknown. Jermaine Skinny.
There's the whole thing, I know. That's the whole thing. Whether it's true or false, it's only he, sorry, and them man back in the days really know what really went going on, and God. We can't leave God out. It's only God and the two of them know what went going on. If Fineman was not into these killing. Yes, right, man.
Charge that carried the death penalty remains unknown. Jermaine Skinny Charles was formerly charged.
Skinny boy, sad man Skinny. Hey, Skinny! Bambakla! Them man, Fineman and Skinny, that was the two saddest name. That was the two heavyweight name. If you say Fineman, you can't forget Skinny. You see me? From yourself, Fineman, you can't forget Skinny.
With the minister's murder, main charge that carried the death penalty remains unknown. Jermaine Skinny Charles was formerly charged with the minister's murder. Rollins was also charged in absentia. Killing a cabinet minister was a declaration of war against the state. Whether Rollins ordered it himself or was working with others, the message was received clearly. No one, not even a government minister, was beyond reach, and over the next year and a half, the gang would keep proving that point. By 2001, I was working war against the state, whether Rollins ordered it himself. I was working with others. The message was received clearly. No one, not even a government minister, was beyond reach.
That simply means if was not beyond reach is because they got some inside person had to their work in. Because like I said, most of the murders them that take place, security guards was there with these ministers and so forth. The people them, yes, we could understand it could be Rollins. It could have been, but still, something still in under me skin. Just telling me that he didn't have nothing for going and do with killing these man of them. It was not beneficial on his behalf for murdering these government officials that didn't really had nothing to do with he indeed. Because listen, the man will get riddled with bullets. He was against the government. The Indian man we just now see there, was his sister, brother-in-law, security guard, everybody get killed. He was against the government. You understand? So it shows clearly. If he against the government, now Fineman against the government, why would Fineman kill these people them that is against the government? Basically.
And over the next year and a half, the gang would keep proving that point. By 2006 and into 2007, investigators noticed something disturbing. The weapons being used in Rollins' attacks were not improvised or smuggled handguns. They were military-grade assault rifles, specifically AKM assault rifles, an upgraded version of the AK-47. In 2006, 33 high-powered assault rifles disappeared from the Guyana Defense Forces Camp Ayangana Armory. These were military weapons stored in a secured base. Their disappearance raised immediate and alarming questions. Who helped steal them? Who had inside access? When investigators started matching spent casings across crime scenes, the minister's assassination, the Kayatur News murders, various other attacks, we kept getting matches to the same batch of stolen GDF weapons. This gang had military-grade firepower that changes everything about how you pursue them. When police eventually killed Rollins in August 2008 and searched his gang's Christmas Falls jungle hideout, they found something unexpected, a diary. Acting Police Commissioner Henry Green revealed at a press conference that the diary contained names.
What world is done now? What diary world is done? Where's the? Pull up. Hey, Will, pull up.
About how you pursue them. When police eventually killed Rollins in August 2008 and searched his gang's Christmas Falls jungle hideout, they found something unexpected, a diary.
What kind of he is about y'all here though? When them man end up killing Fineman, them man find a diary. Scrub. Let's get it.
Police eventually killed Rollins in August 2008 and searched his gang's Christmas Falls jungle hideout. They found something unexpected, a diary. Acting Police Commissioner Henry Green revealed at a press conference that the diary contained names, people who had helped the gang, harbored them, fed them. Some of those named were described as prominent people. President Bharat Jagdeo publicly acknowledged he had seen a video showing prominent individuals meeting with Buxton gunmen and hinted prosecutions were possible. To date, few charges have been brought in connection with those allegations. January 18, 2008, Tanisha Morgan, 18 years old, 9 months pregnant, and Rollins' girlfriend, disappeared while reportedly on her way to a Georgetown hospital to deliver her baby. Her mother, Wapel Morgan, filed a missing persons report 4 days later, on January 22nd. The next day, police announced they had received a telephone call from a man they positively identified as Rollins. His voice matched. His message was a threat. Return my girlfriend or face the consequences. 2 days later, January the 23rd, a Guyana Defense Force patrol came under heavy gunfire in a 20-minute firefight. GDF Corporal Ivor Williams of Dartmouth Village, Essequibo, was killed. This was Rollins' opening salvo. Within 48 hours, he would strike again at police headquarters itself.
Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't...
And within hours of that, 11 people would be dead in Lucy.
That's sad. Make it, Joe. We got a few minutes in here before I leave, eh? Yes, sir.
Yes, sire. The diary was a hit list. But their man get set up. Their man get set up big time, man.
Aye.
Big time. It's not,
I feel a plan all of though.
Yeah, because the other thing, the man wasn't against the government. The minister wasn't against the government. The minister didn't authorize a license. Either was for a timber license. It was some license he didn't authorize because he didn't like the people, shady people involved in it. And at the time, it was a lot of drugs finding in coconut, in wood, in all sort of thing. Yeah, right? So then it would have been his ministry giving license to this son. He didn't do it. He died because he didn't give a license. And the people who die, the people who die with him, right? Words were spoken, right? Words were spoken, and this is why the rest of them had to die. Because after words were spoken, people know now who sent who or why he died. So that's why people had to die with him. Because people who have killed him probably say why he had to die. Why he is rapping.
Sinyan, whether Morgan was truly taken by government agents or her disappearance had another explanation entirely, Rollins used it as the justification for everything that followed. It gave him a narrative, a grievance.
You see, they look like this is the only thing them could have pulled you out with. Them had to come up with a next strategic plan. You understand? Because them killing out everybody, them doing what they're doing, them trying to draw you out. Sad man ain't coming out. Them man say, you know something, the only thing we feel like could work right now is what? Getting this man girl. Now this man girl, he get killed anyway, how, anyway, way, whatever. You understand? You wouldn't know if she get knocked down or whatever. But for you just disappear just so dry. It's obvious that somebody, especially if your name is on the news and them trying to get you. But this is show you that out, even if you couldn't last long, fine man. Some way, somehow you would have to dead. Yeah, because you got forgot real money for buy real artillery. Because obviously your bullet gonna run out and then with the GDF taking. Next is a next scene. Bang, bang, bang.
Rollins was an inmate, leader of the group. What's going on, my brother? Everything blessed?
Yeah, everything blessed.
There's no researcher saying here, right? And this is what I hear.
Rondell Fineman Rollins did not break out of prison. While he led the gang formed by the 2002 Masramani Day escapees, he was a former soldier who joined them later to launch a crime wave. The actual men who escaped from the Georgetown prison, Camp Street, were Andrew Douglas, Neil Moore, Fraser, murder, Troy Dick, murder, John Brown, Rollins was never an inmate. He was the leader of the group after they escaped.
You hear that? So all of these men was more cruel than Fineman, and none of them wasn't leader. None of them. It's crazy, bro, right? I check up saying too, Fineman never had a passport. He never even traveled out again much. It's crazy how black people just go to jail and get murdered for the most guns, the most murders, the most cocaine. And when you check it, we don't have no connection or no money or no passport or nothing for get these things. to make these things make sense, bro.
Real talk.
Because as you say, you see that in your man, that your family come back from foreign and understand me, like a murder.
Right.
All of them is people, understand me, that Jagdio enrich, that make all the family living in Canada and America, all the rich that could come back and dance and drink. Say, them get killed out because we don't know secrets, brother. Because make sense. A man, understand me, that if you check the history between he and these people that get murdered, there's nothing, no money transaction with them, no cocaine contraction, no gun. So we murder them for?
This is what I'm saying. Real
What's the reason?
Right.
Hey, tattoo guy, he's there. You understand? What's the purpose? What's the reason? It ain't adding up, bro. And in these times here too, that's why you see in America now they got cold case. Understand? And the people of Guyana, right? This is how we can know whenever we get a leader, whenever we get a different, whenever we get change, whether it's Muhammad, whether it's Dr. Todd, whether it's Amanda, whether it's who. You see, when somebody go in there and start holding people to accountability, that's where accountability got to start from, That's where it got to start from. Every judge, every lawyer, every police, everybody. If you don't have enough evidence to show all the property, all the money you get, we got to start doing the same thing like America, brother. We got to start bringing up cold cases and start holding people accountable for it, brother. And you see, if we never ever get leader for do that, brother, we're not going to change in Guyana. Because if it's one thing I know, right, that I learned from watching a lot of movies. You see, secrets and lies is what's got everything corrupt and mess up. And you see all them people to the top, what got all these secrets and lies, enough for them in talking about each other. So we're going to change. If somebody got go in there, that ain't got no secrets or no lies. Just like me, mostly that run in Barbados, that she could tell Trump stuck himself. Keep your visas. I don't need to come to your country. I understand. If we can't get nobody like that, Guyana would never, ever, ever change, brother. Understand? And for some of the people that you see there's got a problem with me, I want you all to literally know, right? My purpose for coming here and talking is to make a lot of y'all angry, make a lot of y'all vex, make a lot of y'all pissed off. You know why? Because y'all can go and continue talking about it, either with your friend, your family, or somebody. But you see, for all the years, you know what I learned about black people especially? All the nice schooling we had, all the things we learning, where we get from the bench or the desk, where does go? It's just like me, you, and but 6 more people. All we would sit in a circle and talk so positive and so uplifting. But then we get up from there, it's bare shit, it's bare trash. Let the first person find the bag of money or win the lottery. He ain't care about the rest. He care about saying, well, all we at the table here, I'm not all of these millionaires. No, he alone is millionaire because he alone win the money. He alone find the money. He alone is about change. And that's where we fail to realize. We as black people, we just being flashy on each other. But when we get this money thing, we don't even work with we brothers, we sisters, or even the people in the community. Where the change coming from?
Banging. Yeah, man.
So if you like come here for make money or feel nice, I come here for irritate, not for y'all. Because Martin Luther King, right? Irritate.
We gotta go through lifestyle. Like
in his mind.
Lifestyle like got for go out. I want just burn up 2 minute movies and I gone, bro. All you gone tilted. We talking about Fineman and this thing. Lifestyle. Come on, let's do it, man. It's Saturday. We in depth on us. Let's Saturday get a different kind of vibe. Come on.
And in the minds of some of his supporters, these massacres were revenge. Tanisha Morgan was never found. Police investigations found inconsistencies in her mother's account of events, including changes to her story about how she allegedly received a phone call from Tanisha while she was missing. The baby, reportedly a girl, was never located either. Whether she was taken by state agents, disappeared voluntarily, or met some other fate remains one of the enduring, unanswered questions of this entire saga. January the 26th, 2008, 2 a.m. The section of Lusignan known as Tract A, a group of armed men carrying AK-47s and shotguns entered the village in darkness. They did not come to rob. They came to kill. They invaded the homes of 5 families. They moved quickly, methodically. By the time they were done, 11 people lay dead, 6 adults and 5 children. 5 children. The youngest was 4 years old. Hours after the massacre.
Yo, that's sad. Making joke, that's sad, bro.
A man claiming to be Rollins called the Kayatur News by phone. He claimed responsibility for the killings. He said this was about Tanisha Morgan, but he also made a point of saying he was not the mastermind behind the 2006 assassination of Agriculture Minister Sa, as if, even in this moment, he was drawing a distinction between his crimes. He then issued a direct warning. If his girlfriend was not returned to him alive and well, he would kill again. It was not an idle threat. 11 people in Lusignan had absolutely nothing to do with Tanisha Morgan's disappearance. These were farm families, children asleep in their beds. This was terrorism, targeting civilians to send a political message. There is no other word for it. 2 days after the massacre, the government launched Operation Restore Order, headed by Commissioner of Police Henry Green. Joint services conducted raids across Buxton, recovering AK-47 rifles, hundreds of rounds of ammunition, and military fatigues. During the clearing operations, they also discovered the skeletal remains of a man who had been missing since 2007, another victim found in the backlands. On January 30th, a joint services patrol was ambushed near Pond Dam in Buxton. Gunmen fired on the ranks and threw grenades. 2 armed men were killed in the exchange, including Troy St. John, also known as John I, believed to be Rollins' second in command. The reward for Rollins' capture was set at $5 million Guyana dollars. The nation held its breath, but Rollins was not finished. February 17th, 2008, 3 weeks after Lusignan. It was a Sunday night. Approximately 20 armed gunmen loaded onto a speedboat and crossed the Essequibo River toward the remote mining town of...
This is, boy. Wait. A serious killing spree, boy. And all of them killing all them thing the pinpoint. You know what I mean? Who's the man? Yo, I'm telling y'all, buddy. Don't call me on this day. I'm telling you. Yeah, all this shit was definitely pinpoint Rollins. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This crazy, bro. Yo, if you're calling, call upon the calling phone. Don't call upon Facebook, bro. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's crazy. Now, what you going over Essequibo for do? Shit.
Of Bartica. They arrived at the Transport and Harbors Wharf at around 10 p.m. Their first target, the Bartica Police Station. 3 officers on duty that night were Lance Corporal Zahir Zakir, Constable Shane Fredericks, and Constable Ron Osborns. All 3 were executed. After killing them, the gang looted the station, stealing cash, weapons, ammunition, and a police vehicle. Using that stolen police vehicle, they drove through Bartica streets, shooting at civilians in their homes and on the road. One of the first civilians to die was Erwin Gilkis, shot from the moving vehicle. The gang then fanned out through the town. For approximately 1 hour, Bartica was under siege. 12 people died in total, 3 police officers, and 9 civilians. 7 more were wounded. Before leaving, the gang robbed local businesses and reportedly seized a large quantity of raw gold. Police safes from the station were...
Yo, Calvin, big up yourself. Thank you for the $5 super chat donation.
Later recovered empty at Makuria. The gang then disappeared back into the Essequibo River and the vast interior jungle, a landscape so remote and so vast that it would take months of pursuit to track them down.
Hey, no people can kill just, hey, what am I called it? Collateral damage. This is what I'm say, boy. Collateral damage, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Hey.
Bartica was shocking, not just for the death toll, but for the audacity. This was a coordinated military-style raid on a police station in a populated town. They overwhelmed the officers, looted the armory, and vanished into the rainforest. The security forces were outgunned and outmaneuvered. In the aftermath of Bartica, the government raised the reward for Rollins dramatically, from 5 million Guyanese dollars to 50 million Guyanese dollars, the equivalent of approximately 250,000 US dollars. It was the largest bounty in Guyanese history. Justice for Bartica would eventually come, though slowly. In March 2011, 5 men were committed to stand trial. By 2016 and 2017, several had been convicted. Mark Royden Williams, called Smalley, and Dennis Williams, called Anaconda, were found guilty on 7 counts of murder and 5 counts of manslaughter for the Bartica killings. They were sentenced to death. Michael Caesar, called Capone, pleaded guilty to manslaughter for both the Bartica and Lusignan massacres, 20 victims in total, and was sentenced to 60 years imprisonment. Clebert Reese, called Chi-Chi, who served as the gang's boat driver, received 35 years. As of 2026, the Court of Appeal upheld most of these convictions, dismissing appeals and resentencing surviving appellants to life imprisonment. After Bartica, Rollins and his gang retreated deep into Guyana's interior. For months, the joint services mounted an extraordinary manhunt across some of the most remote and inhospitable terrain on Earth. Hundreds of miles up the Burbis River, through dense rainforest and mining trails. The intelligence work was painstaking. A key source, referred to in police records only as Kofi, provided information on the gang's movements. Former crime chief Silal Persad, who chronicled the operation in his memoir, Stepping Out of the Herd, personally led a team up the Burbis River in early June 2008. On June 6, 2008, joint services located the gang at a logging camp at Christmas Falls, approximately 330 miles upriver. In a 20-minute firefight, one gang member, identified as 19-year-old Otis Fifey, known as Mud Up of Buxton, was killed. But Rollins and 4 others escaped into the jungle with their rifles and nothing else. In the abandoned camp, officers found over 3,000 rounds of AK-47 ammunition and several firearms, including weapons stolen from the Bartica police station during the February massacre. The camp was burned to deny the gang further use of it. But the question of what happened next would divide Guyana for years. June 16th, 2008, 10 days after the Christmas Falls shootout, on an isolated trail in the jungle interior, a group of armed men hijacked a bus. According to 2 women passengers who later spoke to police, a man identifying himself as Fineman told them he had killed 9 people and burned their bodies. He said the joint services could not see the smoke. 5 days later, June 21st, 2008, a mining camp owner named Leonard Arokium arrived at his operation at Lindo Creek on the upper Burbis River. What he found there would become one of the most disputed events in modern Guyanese history. 8 gold miners had been murdered and their bodies burned. From the moment the bodies were found, 2 competing narratives emerged, and they have never been fully reconciled. The Guyana police force said the killings were the work of Rollins' gang, fleeing from the Christmas Falls confrontation. They pointed to ballistic evidence. Spent shells found at Lindo Creek matched weapons recovered from the gang at Goat Farm, where 2 more gang members, Cecil Ramcharan, called Uncle Willie, and Robin Chung, called Chung Boy, were later killed by police. Commissioner Henry Green said police had an eyewitness, a young gang member in protective custody, who had described the killings in detail. That eyewitness was Dwayne Williams, known as Small Friend. He was 15 years old at the time. In a voluntary caution statement given before 2 pastors and a police officer in July 2008, Williams told investigators that after fleeing Christmas Falls, the gang crossed the Burbis River and walked into the miners' camp. We hold on pon them. He said in his statement.
Don't want to burst your bubbles, guys. We're going to that 1 o'clock hour and then I gotta leave, right? I know y'all. I know they say guy I got y'all, but yeah, going to 1 o'clock and then I gotta go. Yes.
Statement, and Magic tied them up. Cecil Ramcharan, known as Magic, then reportedly threw gasoline on a tarpaulin and set it alight. The men were shot and burned. Williams's statement was specific, detailed, and voluntarily given. He named the perpetrators. He described the method, and crucially, he was there. But the families of the victims told a different story. Leonard Arokium and other relatives insisted that members of the joint services had been seen in camouflage in the area. They claimed the miners may have been mistaken for gang members. They pointed to the fact that the victims showed no signs of resistance, consistent, they argued, with people who trusted the uniformed men they saw approaching. For 10 years, the Lindo Creek killings festered as an open wound. In 2018, President David Granger established a formal commission of inquiry, headed by retired Justice Donald Trotman. What it found was explosive and deeply unsatisfying. The commission concluded that, based on the evidence gathered, the miners were more than likely killed by members of the joint services, not the Rollins gang. This directly contradicted the police's position, but the commission was also criticized for not calling Dwayne Williams, whose eyewitness statement directly implicated the gang, to testify. Former Commissioner C. Lal Persad publicly expressed surprise at this omission, calling it a significant gap in the inquiry. You have a former eyewitness saying the gang did it. You have a commission of inquiry saying the military probably did it. You have ballistics evidence pointing both ways. And you have 8 dead men whose families have never received justice. The truth of Lindo Creek may never be fully known. What is known is this: whoever killed those 8 miners, they did so in one of the most remote places on earth, and the institutions responsible for finding the truth failed the victims' families. For 2 more months, the manhunt continued. August.
Jesus Christ. Yo, this is sticky. Yeah.
Bye. Let's start the thing. The real thing. You hear the end this man said Granger found that they was unlikely to be killed by these guys.
Buddy, we know, buddy. I know from long it's not them, buddy. I know, buddy.
And the behavior is still happening today. Adriana, what the case name that just brought up, and I know that's a bullet. The Henry boys, that gonna be a bullet too, cause whoever they charge him for that is not them. Idea listening. And have a blessed rest of the evening. Yeah, you and the family, man.
Yes,
one love all the time, my brother.
All the time. Yes, sir.
August 28, 2008. Acting on intelligence. Sources including informants, Rollins recovered diary, and surveillance. Joint services received a tip that Rollins and Charles were hiding in a wooden shack belonging to a man named Sean Grant at Timeri, near the GDF ammunition dump. It was 5:45 in the morning. 2 teams moved in. Members of the Joint Services Operations Group and the GDF Special Forces. What followed was a nearly 7-hour operation. At the initial confrontation at Timeri, Sean Grant, who had been sheltering the fugitives, was shot and killed. Rollins and Charles fled deeper into the area. GDF Corporal Andrew Cush was wounded in the initial exchange. The 2 fugitives were eventually cornered at approximately 12:45 p.m. in a small, unfinished concrete structure in the Kururu area at a place locals call Kakabora on the Source Dyke /
Them ain't got sufficient ammo, no. So obviously, ammo gonna run out. Because remember the giant service, the police, everybody that says extra ammo. If it was a bigger team and them man got ammo, I think it would be more sadder. Because I know that Fineman is a soldier. Lyric?
Linden Highway, police ranks came under fire from inside the structure. In the ensuing battle, both Rondell Fineman Rollins and Jermaine Skinny Charles were shot and killed. Inside the building, officers found 2 AK-47 assault rifles and 215 rounds of 7.62 by 39 ammunition in 7 magazines. One of those weapons was part of the batch stolen from the GDF's Camp Ayangana Armory. Both men were positively identified by prison officials. That when got the confirmation, there was relief, genuine relief. But also, the recognition that questions remained. Where was the gold from Bartica? Where were the other weapons? And who helped them survive for so long? Rondell Fineman Rollins was 32 years old. He had been on the run for 5 years. He was buried in his home village of Tempe, West Coast Berbice. After a viewing at a Georgetown funeral home, approximately 150 people came to see the man who had driven fear into so many.
Yeah, man, we're going to stop it right there. And this, we're probably going to pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Pick up everybody that tuned in. Yeah, man. I have to take my son. Got to take the kids for a little move. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's a blessed Saturday. Thanks to everybody that definitely check in with us. Thanks to all those persons checking in. Shelly Campbell, thank you for dropping that $50 donation and being a sponsor. You know what I mean? I really love and respect every support that you give to the channel. Once again, big up to everybody. Don't be out here until Monday. Love and respect to you guys. Have a blessed, you understand? Blessed weekend. Once again, Shelly, happy belated anniversary. Love and respect to you and the entire family. We out. See you guys, man.